everyone, and welcome to Sharp Dressed Gaming, and today we are here with something we haven't done in quite a while. This is a 6v6 singles battle. We're using the UU tier, and we are up against somebody who's been around the channel, but not necessarily on the channel quite a bit, and that is Danny. Her link will be in the description for her Twitter. I don't think she has a YouTube channel she uploads to. I think she just watches with it, so I'll just use the Twitter so you can go follow her. But I think she might have been on an FFA in the past. I'm not sure. But yeah, we got our UU team. This is something I want to do a little more consistently, but we'll see how that works out. I really wanted to use Haxorus. That was the main reason for making this team. But I'm going to just check. That's not her. Oh. So my opponent has Golem, Alolan Raichu, Mesprit, Infernape, Volcanion, and Raikou, so 2 electric types. So actually Haxorus can set up pretty nicely here once we get to that point, but to start off I need something that can start off. Infernape's a typical lead. I don't know if that's what she's going to want to do, but I don't have forever. So I think Lord, our Florges, will be just a, in general, good lead, maybe. I don't really like that now, but we're also running out of time. Let's just confirm it. I would like to lead Fortress and get up like the rocks, or even, who was it? Nidoqueen I wouldn't have minded leading with, just because it's a really strong offensive presence, whereas Florges just kind of sits there. And I honestly just went with Florges because it's kind of walls Infernape. But let's see if that was a good choice or not. So I'm going to lead off with Lord, our Florges. Golem actually leads off, so not terrible because Golem's special offense is pretty awful. They'll be able to set up Stealth Rocks, but we have Fortress, so I'm not too worried about that. I can actually bring in Fortress if I want to. I'm going to set up a Toxic on the Golem. Golem's going to actually just go straight for Earthquake here, so we could have switched into Florges pretty nice. Not Florges, frickin' the other thing pretty nicely here. Of course, we take the turn to be gutsy, and we miss. So I'm going to protect just to give a little extra leftovers, because that Earthquake did a lot more than I would have liked it to. I think we're max special defense on this Florges. I made this team a couple weeks ago, so it's hard to remember all the EV spreads, but I'm pretty sure I went max special defense on the Florges because Fortress is supposed to be on my physical wall. So here I could bring in Rotom, but that just seems like a waste of my time because then Golem goes for a rock type move. So I'm going to bring in the Fortress here. Fortress. Yep, Golem's going to continue to go for Earthquakes. This should still hurt a little bit. It's neutral, but Fortress is pretty bulky. There we go, Fortress. There we go, Fortress. I do have leftovers on 2 Pokemon on this team. It would have been 3, but I decided let's not do that. So my Lodic does not have leftovers. And my Fortress is my defensive wall, Florges is my special defensive wall, and my Lodic's the in-between wall. So we got 3 big walls. Haxorus is the sweeper. I already said Florges. Rotom Heat was actually supposed to be a Moltres, but then when I was going to get this team ready, I'm like, oh, I don't have Moltres. And of course my computer's being dumb and trying to make me do things, so it's going to be a little, drop a few frames there, but we're back now. So I've got my things up. My Stealth Rocks. So I'm just going to go for Gyro Ball. It shouldn't do much to the Golem, but I also don't want to bring something in on this Earthquake. I could bring in my Lodic. Gets the critical hit with the Earthquake. That's not fun. We'll just break the Sturdy here with the Gyro Ball. Super effective. Not weakness policy Golem, so that's nice. So the sooner we can deal with this Golem, the better. Wait, do I have Hidden Power Grass on this thing? I do. I'm going to switch in the Rotom now. I forgot that this was a all-out offensive Rotom because it's supposed to replace the Moltres, which was all-out offensive. It's also our Z-Mover, our Z-Move user. So I just go for Hidden Power Grass here. The Golem wants to stay and it's dead. Yup, see ya. I was going to say, hopefully. It was moving a little slow because a Stone Edge or a Rock Slide more likely than not would have taken us out because we were max special attack, max speed on this Rotom, I believe. I wouldn't have minded to have sticky webs on this team, but this just didn't call for it. I guess the Rotom could have been a Galvantula, but I wanted the special offense the special offense presence without having the support option to it. I just wanted straight special offense with this Pokemon here. So Infernape's going to come out for my opponent now. Going to take that Stealth Rock damage, which is nice. The Infernape could also have Stone Edge, and the way that she brought it out makes me think it does. It could also just be coming out to close combat. What else did my opponent have? The little Raichu, I guess, doesn't do anything. The little Volcanion wouldn't have been a bad option for him, but I guess I'm thinking the Infernape has some kind of stone move, you know. Oh, I have Nidoqueen. That was my also. Okay, well, anyway. I just don't think my Lodic's gonna be able to do much here, anyway, because there's the Volcanion, there's the two electric types. So I think getting my Lodic out here at this point isn't a bad option. Yep, Infernape does have the Rock Slide, misses the Milotic. It's unfortunate for my opponent, but fortunate for me. I'm going to go for Ice Beam here, expecting the Volcanion. Going to withdraw the Infernape. I mean, the Scald, or the Ice Beam's not going to do much, but especially with Stealth Rocks, I don't want to be giving the Volcanion free recovery every time it switches in. So now I switch out. I don't know what the Volcanion is going to want to do to me, but seeing that the Infernape has Rock Slide, I don't think it's a Stealth Rocker, so I'm going to send in Fortress, because I don't think we'll need Fortress anymore. Again, it's like the environment that it's in, it's done what it can at this point. Oh, Sludge Bomb! So at least we get a free switch into the Fortress. It's not going to necessarily matter, because the Volcanion just goes for Fire type move this turn, or even Steam Eruption. I'm going to Volt Switch in case for some reason it misses, or nope, it's got Flamethrower, so it's going to hit. Alright, I'll see you. Now, what do we do about the Volcanion is the question. Fortress will faint. Oh, I bring in a Rotom. Obviously. Who do you think I am? I could bring in Rotom or I could bring in Nidoqueen. Does Nidoqueen have Thunderbolt? It does. It does. But do I necessarily want to show off? I really wish Sun and Moon would let you look at their team while you're looking at your team. I mean, it's really cool that they let you look at their team now, but it's a little infuriating that you can't do other things. Okay, so I think Rotom Heat will be our best option, just because, again, the environment it's in is two electric types. We do have the Fire move, but there's the Infernape, the Mesprit. I mean, it's not terrible to keep the Rotom around. We just Thunderbolt here, though. Volcanion might switch. If it did, it'd probably switch into... Oh, it's going to stay in and go for Steam Eruption, so that might knock us out because we're not very bulky. Ah! We're dead. Oops! Unless it might be a max speed Volcanion then. Well then, that's problematic. This Volcanion's going to be a problem for sure. I'm going to go into Florges here though. I mean, it's got Sludge Wave, we've already seen. Or Sludge Bomb, one of the two. But I think because we're especially defensive and it's not Stab, we should be able to live it just fine. I'm going to go Protect to get a little leftovers recovery just to make sure that we have a little more health to live it. It does have Sludge Bomb, so I believe Volcanion gets Sludge Wave, which would be a little more damaging to us. But I just go for Toxic here. Volcanion's actually going to withdraw. Interesting. Raichu's going to come out. We'll be able to do pretty well against the Raichu, so I'm not too worried about that. We get the Toxic off on the Raichu. As long as it hits, thank you, Florges. And now I can set up my Wish. The one thing I do worry about is that this is Surge... What is it? What's it called? Stoked Surge Surfer? Or is it Surge Stoked... No, it'd be Stoked Surge Surfer. So I can definitely just protect with Florges here. Just to be sure that this thing isn't Z-move. I know this Florges is being very stally, and I'm sorry about that. But I need to be safe here. Because I want... Like... hopefully Haxorus gets to come in... Oh, it's Nuzzle Raichu. Very interesting. Oh, very interesting. Okay, a Nuzzle, I don't think I could have anything that... Oh yeah, the Rotom's gone, so I have nothing that can come in on the Nuzzle. I'm not worried about the Florges, though. I just wish here. Raichu goes for another Nuzzle. Ouch. Gets the paralysis. And we get fully paralyzed! Hooray! I'm not going to waste this next turn going for Protect again. I don't think it's worth it. Plus, it gives us more of a chance to get paralyzed again, so I'm just going to go for the Wish. The Toxic's doing what it needs to do, so I don't need to really worry about damaging Raichu at this point. I can go for Moonblast. Oh, this is just a paralyzing Raichu. It's got Discharge and Nuzzle. So I'm going to get the Wish up. I'm going to get that Wish. I'm going to get that Wish. I'm going to get that Wish. And I think I'm just going to go for Moonblast here. I don't think it's worth it going for the Protect. It gives them a free switch into something, or her, sorry. The Avatar confuses me sometimes. Gives them a free switch in if they want to do that. They're just going to go for Discharge though. So I could have protected. Again, I don't think it was really worth it at this point. I'm getting a Wish, so Moonblast connects with Raichu, knocks it out. Florges able to wall that thing out. I think that was one of the... I mean, I don't know. I want to get Haxorus in. That's the whole point of this team. The whole point of this team is to get Haxorus in, get a Dragon Dance up, and let him do his dirty. Just dumb old Facebook. Oh, just dumb old Facebook. Okay, Mesprit's gonna come in now. Alright. I don't know why Volcanion isn't coming in. Because it has Sludge Bomb, which is going to be super effective. Uh-oh, Calm Mind Mesprit. So good thing I went for Toxic here. The bad thing is, it's going to be able to set up all over me. Which isn't fun. Which is not fun. And of course we're paralyzed. So now we have to take another turn. I need to get a Toxic off on this thing. Because we're going to need to stall it out at this point. If it's going to be setting up. Because I have nothing that can... Well, wait, do I? No, I have nothing that can do... Wait, that's their team. My team... Yeah, I have nothing that's going to be able to deal with this Mesprit, and it's going to be the opposite of what I wanted to have happen. I'm going to go for Ice Beam, so yeah, it's Ice Beam for Haxorus and Nidoqueen. I mean, it's probably got a Psychic type move too. Ice Beam does nothing at this point. I wonder if they thought I was going to switch in Haxorus maybe. Because Psychic or Psyshock's going to be doing more to Florges than Ice Beam. Or who knows, maybe they thought Florges was part grass. I could see that confusion. I could see that happening. I'm going to Moonblast here because I expect another Calm Mind. Yep. I was going to Protect, but I expected another Calm Mind, so I wasn't really going to try and do that nonsense. Florges, you can't take all the limelight, my gal. Of course, it's going to get paralyzed this turn. I make the play, and the paralysis happens. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? So Toxic's just going to be racking up, which is perfect. It's what I need to have happen. I'm going to Moonblast again. I'm going to Moonblast again. Another Ice Beam from Mesprit. Do you not have a Psychic type move on this Mesprit? It's doing a little bit more. The nice thing about being paralyzed, I can't be frozen. I'd rather be randomly affected by paralysis than have to worry about dying. Plus the Toxic's going to start racking up a little bit more. Looking pretty nice. I can Wish here. This battle... Oh, they have Psyshock. Why haven't you been going for that? That's going to do a lot more. Might even kill me. Hoop, yep. See ya. Yeah, because it hits on the physical side, but still gets that Calm Mind boost. It's going to be doing so much more. So, Mesprit has one more turn to live. I'm going to go into Milotic. I don't know that we live this turn. I don't know that we live this turn. Because again, what does my opponent have left? Infernape, Mesprit. I just realized you can't see the bottom screen. And Raikou. I really need to get Haxorus in at some. I think the only time we're going to be able to set up with Haxorus is against Volcanion. So I'm going to rest here. Nope, I'm faster. Damn it. So, gonna get the Psyshock off. Owie. Doesn't kill me, but you do faint. So that's nice. So that's nice. I was not expecting my loaded to outspeed the Mesprit there. I thought Mesprit was a lot faster. Am I thinking of Azelf? And Mesprit's like mid-speed, and then Uxie's slow? I don't know. Raikou is gonna come out here. It might be possible that I'm able to do what I need to do with Haxorus now. So actually, yeah, I think Haxorus can really set up against anything at this point. Thunderbolt, I'm going to let the Milotic go down, that's fine. Again, I don't need it. I don't need it! I do need my Haxorus. So let's bring in Haxorus, the mighty Bonesaw. I should just have to get up one Dragon Dance at this point. And I think we'll be able to Earthquake for game here. Especially with Stealth Rocks being up. So, let's go for that Dragon Dance. I did get Dragon Dance, not Dragon Claw, right? Raikou is going to have Hidden Power Ice. I kind of assumed it would, but it shouldn't be able to one-hit KO. It does a lot of damage. But now we're at +1, and we should be looking pretty neat. Because +1 Haxorus should outspeed Raikou, right? Come on, Haxorus. Go for it. Yes, we outspeed. Come on, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Boom, 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 boom. Yes! That's hopefully that means that's game. Because Stealth Rock should be able to break any stash, and she has 2 fire types left. So, Volcanion and Infernape. Haxorus the boy! Bonesaw is ready.
Unlock the thing! Take the train off!
Hey, freak show! You're going nowhere!
Alright, so Infernape, I think is a little faster than Raikou. We should still outspeed. We're +1. As long as this thing isn't Stealth Rocked. I mean, Choice Scarfed. Don't be Choice Scarfed.
Eat time!
Yes, okay. Whoo! Whoo! And the Volcanion, I believe we've seen switch up moves. Right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah, because it switched from Sludge Bomb into Flamethrower against the Fortress. So that should be GG no re. GG no re. GG no re. Danny, I'm sorry I had to do this to you. I don't feel good about using Florges the way I did, but I mean it was doing what I built it to do, so I can't be too sorry about it. I was really I think you should have been Sludge Bombing with this Volcanion. I don't know why you switched it out. And also Ice Beaming. I think you were trying to expect the Haxorus to come in. Which is strange, I guess. But yeah, I mean, if you would have Psyshocked, that floor just would have went down a lot faster. But GG to Danny. Again, be sure to go check her Twitter out. It will be in the description below. And if you guys do want to see more of these singles Smogon style battles, be sure to leave a comment down in the comment section below saying that you'd like that, or leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. Otherwise, guys, we'll see you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.